Today marks the start for most teams of the NFL season, and America's football fans are no doubt glad to finally get the games going and maybe put all the off-the-field drama behind, if possible. The controversies that have dogged the NFL during the off-season, and before, from the national anthem to domestic violence, have had some fans stating they will tune out the NFL, no longer interested in a league beset by more drama away from the gridiron than on it. Don't count me among their number. And I suspect those fans who profess to boycott will be back if they ever really left once their team actually kicks off. After all, Sunday afternoon NFL football is woven into our nation's fabric. It also appears the primary controversy that turned people off, players refusing to stand for the national anthem, is starting to go by the wayside, thanks in large part to the leadership of now retired players who have lectured their younger counterparts on the subject, in no uncertain terms. The latest backlash came after a dozen Cleveland Browns players knelt in prayer instead of standing. It was something that did not sit well with Browns legend Jim Brown, who holds a lot of sway in Cleveland. According to a report at thepostgame.com, Brown, who also serves as a special advisor to the NFL team, addressed the issue in general. "I'm going to give you the real deal. I'm an American," Brown said. "I don't desecrate my flag and my national anthem. I'm not gonna do anything against the flag and national anthem." He also met with Cleveland players last week, and it appears the matter is at least being tamped down after Cleveland police officers and paramedics union members said they wouldn't hold a large U.S. flag during pre-game ceremonies. That issue seems to have been resolved as, according to a report from the Associated Press, Browns players will take the field today with police and firefighters in what is being called a pre-game show of unity. The app further reported the players will run onto the field before their game against the Pittsburgh Steelers together with emergency workers and military personnel, and most importantly, stand together for the national anthem. It is obviously a wise move, as Cleveland fans already had plenty of very good reasons to boycott the product. Brown hasn't been the only former player to address the simmering backlash that has been created by players kneeling. Steelers legend Franco Harris also offered his thoughts, stating while Colin Kaepernick, who ignited the whole controversy last season, can certainly express his views, once a player puts on the uniform, it is about the team and the fans. He further noted fellow legendary Steelers tough guys me, Joe Green and Jack Lambert, would have handled it. "We had two of the meanest guys in football who I think would have dealt with it, and that would have been Joe Green and Jack Lambert," Harris said. He made his remarks on Media ET columnist John Ziegler's free speech broadcasting podcast. "Well, it's been my position from the start that we always have social issues that we're dealing with, but that you stand for the flag, and that we're all behind the flag," Harris added. "Thankfully, the adults have spoken and it appears they are making headway. That's not to say it's clear sailing for the NFL. Its handling of the Ezekiel Elliott matter has been head-scratching, as the league appears to have done away with basic things like due process, as noted by a judge who blocked the league's 6-game suspension of the Dallas running back. Maybe Education Secretary Betsy DeVos could give the NFL some pointers in due process for the accused, as she recently introduced some common-sense changes under Title IX that at least gives the accused their constitutionally protected rights. But hopefully with the kickoff of the season, we can celebrate the good that comes with football, such as the 2017 season having started with a defeat of the evil Empire's New England Patriots Thursday night, 4,227 by Kansas City. It was a game that also saw a new superstar potentially emerge, as former University of Toledo running back Kareem Hunt turned in one of the most impressive rookie first-game debuts since Sooners legend Billy Sims debuted with the Detroit Lions. Hunt had 239 total yards, 141 rushing, 98 receiving and 3 touchdowns, surpassing Sims' 217 yards and 3 touchdowns in 1980. Maybe it's a sign of things to come this season, as the NFL also has relaxed its player celebration rules, hoping to rid itself of the no-fun league moniker. So, here's to more record-breaking feats, new players making their mark, and an Antonio Brown dance number 2 in the end zone. It sure beats what we have had to endure over the past year in the NFL. Ruthenberg is sports editor of the Enid News Eagle. Click for the latest full-access Enid News Eagle headlines, text alerts, app downloads. Ruthenberg is sports editor for the Enid News Eagle. He can be reached at dave@enidnews.com.